State prosecutors in New York have filed criminal charges against Turkey's state-owned Halkbank. It's accused of flouting US sanctions on Iran between 2013 and 2016. Prosecutors allege the bank helped Tehran earn $20 billion from oil sales using gold instead of US dollars. Last year, the court sentenced Hakan Atilla, a former Halkbank executive, to 32 months in prison, while the primary accused, Iranian gold trader Reza Zarrab, became a state witness. Prosecutors want the court to slap fines on the bank. For more analysis on this Halkbank case, I'm joined in the studio by Mehmet Akif Isik, chairman of the Turkish consultancy firm Corintco. Akif, thank you very much for your time. Let's just start by outlining for our viewers, what does it mean for criminal charges to be brought against financial institutions? What implications is that likely to have?
Look, there are implications, of course, but the charges are very thin. Turkey has needs, one of which is gas, natural gas. During winter time, for people to get warm, we need gas. And there are only three sources around us that we can get that gas. One is Russia, the other one is Iran, and very limited amount from Azerbaijan. United States, an ally of Turkey, has really didn't behaved considerably towards Turkey because we have no other resource to obtain our natural gas. Halkbank, a very credible institution, is being mentioned in the charges. Although, when we look at the charges placed by prosecutors, special prosecutor in New York, we see that there is a crooked man, Zarrab, who is using international financial institutions, and one of which may be Halkbank. So, when we look at it, it is really thin because there is not institutional collaboration by Halkbank. But this is for them to argue.
Okay.
Its implications on Turkish economy, yes, there will be some implications.
So talk us through that. What can you see the implications being for the Turkish economy and perhaps for the Turkish currency? Because some US analysts are saying it could lead to a currency depreciation.
Yes, of course, it could. It would put a lots of strain on Turkish banking system because Turkish banking system is net borrower from abroad, but also it would Turkish banking system being in trouble would also place enormous problems and pressure and tensions on the world economic situation, financial institutions. For Turkey, defaulting financially would be counteractive for US and European national interest.
So you're saying that that no one wants to see Turkey fail?
The world is interdependent. Turkey is very important part of this international financial system. Turkey is member and partner in IMF, International Monetary Fund. It is one of the biggest partners. So Turkey is so integrated in the world financial system. Now, to create superficial problems on Turkish economy would only hurt, first, European economy, secondly, US economy.
Let's talk about the United States, because Turkey-US relations aren't on a very good footing at the moment. Do you think the timing of these charges is interesting, and what's it going to mean for the future of Turkey-US relations?
This is exactly what I was trying to say when I was talking about the charges against Halkbank. The timing is very interesting, very, very interesting. Let's remind our viewers, around the world, Turkey, United States, and European countries have been allies, financially, as well as politically, as well as security-wise. Turkey is one of oldest members of NATO.
Do you think that this is going to have long-term implications for that?
Definitely. Unfortunately, what we have seen for past several years, these mentioned countries have failed to come up with joint solutions to joint problems. What are those? One, the security concerns in the region for the globe, every country. Two, economic concerns. Look, our allies, Turkey's allies, have failed to understand the burden that refugees have placed on Turkish economy, as well as socioeconomic structure. Second, this is very, very important, the most important point. The very existential concerns of Turkey on its national borders, starting from Georgia, Iran, Iraq, and Syria. Turkey has been main target of what President Trump calls worse than Daesh, a terror group, PKK, YPG, has been terrorized, and really, Turkey has suffered very, very badly throughout the last 4 decades.
And it's going to be interesting to see how the relationship extends.
One final point I would like to...
We're running out of time.
One final point. Turkey will react very severely on these kind of sanctions and further alienation of Turkey.
It would be a terrible thing to see, but Mehmet Akif Isik, thank you so much for your time.